Hello, Vietnam! Good morning again. Welcome back. This is Your Neighbour Isla and I'm just about to leave to start the Ha Giang Loop. Now, I've never ridden a motorbike before and this is, I don't know if it counts as a moped or a motorbike, but it's somewhere in between. I had a literally like 2-minute briefing on how to start it and hopefully how not to fall off. I'm not going to film this first little bit because I don't have anywhere to put my phone camera, so I'm going to try my best to find a little thing to clip onto my motorbike so I can actually film the rest of the trip. But safety first, I ain't getting my phone out and I'm not gonna die. Anyway, see you in a mo. That's my bike. So to give you a rough idea of the trip, we're travelling for 4 days and 3 nights, stopping at Yen Minh, Mao Yak and Du Gia, before returning to Ha Giang. Day 1 is going to be fairly short and I don't have much footage, but the main stops are the Bac Sum Pass and the Lung Hoi Caves. Anyway, let's get back to the video. We made it to the first viewpoint. It's pretty good. Didn't fall off. Alex is a bit more scared than I am. When we say you're scared, you're a bit more cautious than I am.
Yeah, I think the good reason.
I'm probably going to fall off first if anyone's going to fall off, but you know what? Worth it for this incredible view. Next thing that's happening, gonna end up at a police checkpoint, but I have the right license, so it's okay. I did not have the right license. So, interesting thing we've just discovered, even though from what we looked up we had the right driving license, we don't. So that's why we got the easy driver to ship us past the police checkpoint. We kind of are allowed to ride them, we kind of aren't. It depends on the police person and if they stop you. Where is this?
DT Tham's on.
That place. We're going again. Oh yeah, so 2 things. 1, I'm getting slightly ill, which I hope doesn't really progress more than it is, which is currently just a slight cough. And 2, riding a bike is actually surprisingly easy. I'm quite worried about it because when I first tried it out I kept stalling, but it's genuinely not hard. But we're on flat roads at the moment, so I'm assuming when it gets to like more bumpy dirt roads it will be more difficult, but I'm perfectly fine with it. Alex is a little iffy. He can be a bit scared. Don't tell him I said that. Only YouTube will know I said that, which includes him. We've come from all the way down there.
She's lying. She's got dropped off here. She hasn't even got a motorbike.
We've hiked up this massive hill to get into this cave. I don't remember the name, so name inserting here. And it's amazing. It's absolutely full of limestone, stalagmites and stalactites. Does it go anywhere else? Just squeeze through the little bit. It's fine. It's like a slide now. I'm going to slide down. That's a fun little path. Don't know where everyone else is though. Finished up with the cave, so we're going to wherever we're going next. It's foggy, but it's still pretty beautiful. So we've stopped off at another little viewpoint. This one has an absolutely incredible view of the rice paddies. Now they're not fully grown at the moment, so it's not like that really luscious green thing. They're still pretty stunning. Disaster has struck. So me and Alex have the like 2 little, you can see here, 2 corner beds to ourselves, but the rest of the room is just one long bed, and if you don't know the person next to you it's a little bit awkward. But yeah, this accommodation is very beautiful, semi-traditional. Such a good son, sending his mum a birthday
Wait,
card.
also, if Amy ever sees this, this is in the process.
Yep.
They're writing Amy's card. She's getting it from some remote village in northern Vietnam.
Yeah, she's getting it from a really remote place.
Don't say that we don't ever do things for you, Amy. That's a lot of effort that's gone in. I'm about to walk this village.
Find a post
got no idea if there's a post office. If this doesn't reach you, that's what could I have done?
So for reference, we're in Yanmin, which is night 1 of the trip of, I guess, 2 more nights after this, 3 more days after this.
Average height here, about 5'2".
Yeah, people are pretty small. But then Alex can't say much because some of the guys in our group are like 7 foot tall, and Alex is really feeling quite inferior.
Completely fine. But
we have successfully secured something that my phone might go in. We're going to find out. And
I bought some headphones, earphones.
And
It's genuine product. Zeal.
So,
Genuine Zeal. 400. Okay.
Yeah, the other fun thing is we went to the post office and Alex wasn't sure if he could post it, but then I saw a man who was wearing post office colours because it was closed. I was like, do you know? And then he called his mate over, and then he ended up calling, I think, another person at the post office, and they were like, yeah, you can. So that was nice. And then she just took.
No, she just put it in her handbag. She didn't send it.
She didn't send it. She just took one.
She's on her little moped. She's on her way to England.
Yeah.
I told her.
She's going the whole way.
So
She's actually going to cross the border with China
Amy,
to get there.
Mother, your birthday cards are on the way.
After our little post office excursion, we headed back for dinner. And this is where we discovered that, well, quite a large part of the Ha Giang Loop is to get really drunk. From the Ha Giang Loop. It's day 2. We've started in Yemen. I might be saying that wrong. It's still pretty foggy, so we don't get the full, like, I guess, panoramic views of the mountains around here. But that ain't gonna stop me from riding my bike. Fingers crossed I don't fall over today. I have this, and hopefully this is gonna be able to make me film from my motorbike safely. Without further ado, let's get on with it. For day 2 of our trip, we're starting out in Yanmin before heading to Mao Yak. We're going via the iconic Tham Pass to see the old royal palace, before heading up to the border of China to see the Lungku flag tower, and then heading down to the slightly sketchy and dangerous skywalk. Everyone's got their little hair done.
Turn around. Wow. Wow.
It's very wholesome. So dangerous. You know what? So this is the old
Royal Palace.
This is the old royal palace for the King of Vietnam. Because it used to be a monarchy, but obviously communism happened. So, and the French got rid of it first, but then communism happened afterwards. Anyway, very similar to a lot of, I guess, more of the Himalayan stuff I've seen. Maybe it's just because mountains equal mountain stuff.
I don't know anything about bees, but look, beehive. Yeah, there's loads of them. Oh, let's go look at the bees. Film the chicken.
You're obnoxious.
Chicken, look at the chicken.
Maybe. There you go, Alex, I filmed the chicken. So I tried using the camera thing, my phone fell out, but I caught it, so I didn't use it again, and then I took it off, tried to tighten it really tight because it fell out because it bumped, and then I tightened it in the wrong orientations, and then when we tried to untighten it, we just broke it. So no more videos until we can fix that again or buy a new one, which is a real shame because the area we've just gone through is the most beautiful area we've been through, and also the sky is beautifully blue. The mountains are just amazing. I've never seen mountains like this before. The Himalayas are incredible, but they're very different mountains. They're great because they're staggeringly large, whereas these are quite small, but they're very defined features. Yeah, geography, innit? Vámonos. is a travel influencer shop.
This is how he lost it the other time.
He's not going to lose the drone, he's going to lose himself. We never see him again. There's this little drone. We're going down this way. So this right here is the border of China. Vietnam, China. Vietnam, China. So we've just come from this road here all the way sort of from down this valley. The views have been absolutely incredible, but someone just wrecked their bike. Luckily they're not hurt, but their metal brake is like bent in half. Very much an emphasis on not doing anything stupid with filming. But yes, Vietnam is this way and then China is that way. A few years ago you would have been able to go to China, like illegally, but because of COVID it's been really strict on the regulations, so can't do it no more. The absolute mad lad.
That's fucking balls, man.
China is right there and you're sending up a drone. Do you actually know where we are?
Let's go look at your ass for a couple, 15 minutes. Do I know where we are?
Just looking at the
Border of China. It's the Vietnamese tower.
Every time.
It's called the Border of China.
You know, every time you come to talk to this camera, your face just comes straight in and it goes all out of focus. They're so far up.
She's making this seem really easy, actually.
I can't hear what you're saying.
Oh my god, it's like 200 steps up to the top of this bloody tower. We get to see this bloody remote bit of China that looks exactly the same as this remote bit of Vietnam.
Cool.
I know, there's a temple coming up now.
Shitty version of the one in Korea.
Okay.
The really famous one as well.
She keeps talking about Korean stuff.
Okay.
Ready?
Temple. We can go up.
Yeah, come on.
Going up.
Oh man.
Can we go up? We're inside tunnel. Oh no, not more steps. There's a fair few steps. Oh, looking pretty good for the view though.
Yeah.
Nowhere, there's just this street that comes down. And I think all of us decided to go as fast as we can, and all of us ended up in a very small pile up. So according to Google Maps, I think pretty much anything from here to like here and far away is China. And this way might still be Vietnam. It's hard to tell.
Kind of like everything you see, everything the light touches is mine.
China. Oh yes. Okay, it's time for us to go. Bye China, bye China, bye China. Hello Vietnam. Good food. Finished lunch, so we're heading off to the next stop, which is the Skywalk, I think, which we're not allowed to bike down because it's too dangerous, so we're going to walk it.
True.
Does it record sound?
Yes.
You get behind me and I'm gonna do this.
Also about now, our new mate Danny turned on his GoPro, which means you can see how tiny I look on these bikes. But it also means we have some pretty cool footage for the rest of the trip, so yeah, thanks Danny.
Whoa! Are you alright, man?
Yes, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
You hurt yourself.
Not that bad.
No worries, man. hello to the camera.
Wait, you caught it?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What happened?
What happened to him?
Yeah.
I think he fell. I don't know how he fell. I just saw him fall and then I went back.
The big guy fell over?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
So I turned around because I heard like the brakes go ring
Yeah.
really loud, and I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, I heard a crash, so I turned around and I went to check on him.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, because I saw like two people had stopped, so I was like, okay, we'll go ahead and tell them.
Yeah. Right. He's behind us.
Ruining the view. Actually insane. Look at that.
Give me some.
Well, we're going all the way up there.
Hurry up! Oh, what?
We're doing the skywalk now. Really like a kilometre on a kind of quite a gradual uphill, so going to be quite pleasant. Again, view behind me, spectacular. Like, look at this. Look at those mountains.
Not for them.
Oh, we got in shot.
Now you're in shot.
You should walk through. It's a walking shot. We're all gonna walk.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll all get in it.
Yeah. We're not gonna walk back.
You can't get me walking back.
The mentality, bro. See, there you go. We're doing good. Okay, just this bit. Okay, now the slightly dangerous part begins, I guess.
This is fucking insane.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Fucking crazy.
Very. Okay, there's this much of a drop behind me. Just like 1,000 feet. Not a lot.
No way. And
Okay, it's time to go back down.
where is
He's trying.
Okay.
Where we're going. Sorry. Yeah, it's kind of scary. I mean, actually, there is not really anything underneath us. Take your time, Alex. Go this way. This is much better.
When your feet are hanging out, you start getting a bit shaky, don't you?
It's actually not that scary.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good idea. Let's move over.
Hey, that's fucking right.
And even when you lost your hair to shame and so much gone, I stood beside you then and there until the cut was done. And even when I lost myself in all of those tall trees, you took me down, you held me.
I love you guys.
Bloody knee. And then when we were older, there were miles between. I conjured you an apparition to show you what we'd seen. The sun, the earth, the wind, the...
This is pretty fucking insane for a hostel. I mean, just look at this view, man. I know I keep saying it, but look at the view. This is night number 2 on the Ha Giang Loop. This is possibly one of the most impressive places I've ever stayed. The buildings here and just everything is so beautiful. They're still in the process of somewhat renovation, but genuinely, like 10 out of 10 accommodation. It's actually really, really nice, which I guess is what you get if you pay for the tour like we did. You kind of do get some nice added benefits. So I thought I could give a little review of what's been going on so far, because it's been pretty much like non-stop biking, stop, 10 minutes to take in a viewpoint, let's go again. So yeah, let's do a little review of the last 2 days. So number 1, what is the Ha Giang Loop like? Well, the views here yesterday were pretty cool, but they weren't like anything mind-blowing I've seen. But then today it cleared up, it was really nice, and the views were absolutely the most incredible, to the point where I was probably going to crash if I got my phone out to take videos, which I wanted to do all the time. So I only did it when it was totally safe to do so. The other thing I think is really nice about this is when you're with a group, you don't have to worry about being concerned with where you have to go and what time to go for lunch, and you know, worrying about your accommodation stuff. So I think paying that little bit extra for a tour guide, especially if you're with people who are a bit more uncertain about backpacking, is a really good idea to do. Full props to Jasmine Tours, who are the people who run this trip. It was $200, so about £160 I think, depending on currency conversion. The other good thing is you're with groups, but there's multiple different groups and we all come together at the end of the day, and so that means you get to know people really well. Also, riding motorbike hasn't actually been that bad. I was really surprised myself. I only stacked it once, and by stacked it, I kind of did a slow descent like that on a bit of a rock, and then Alex did it straight after me. Overall, not been difficult. If you're thinking about doing Easy Rider, you can if you want to. I would recommend not doing an Easy Rider, but it's up to your own comfort level. I think it's definitely more fun. Depends how adventurous you're feeling. Anyway, I guess we'll cut to dinner. Dinner time!
On the 19th?
Yeah, on the 19th.
For me, yeah, good. I gotta say.
Lovely.